What is going on, YouTube? Hidden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, as well as Cardano. As you guys know, we just finished up Tron here on the channel, which has shown tremendous profit over the week. So as you guys know, definitely make sure to leave a comment in the comments down below as to what altcoin or cryptocurrency you would like to see reviewed on next week's videos. It doesn't matter if it's your favorite crypto or the one that you see the most potential in. Tron was an amazing choice that we've been able to track and review over the past week, and it has shown over 100% profit in the past week, which is absolutely mind-blowing. But today's video, more importantly, we're going to be looking at XRP, which actually just broke 70 cents. So this is a huge trade opportunity. I want to talk about what I reviewed in yesterday's video and how it impacted the movements in today for XRP. I also want to look at Ethereum and Bitcoin as they have kind of hit that resistance that we've been looking for on the coins. So we're seeing some pretty much major opportunities approaching itself for today's video, and this actually might be a huge investment opportunity for some of you guys. So definitely make sure to watch the video to the end. Make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up as this does help support the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can DM me over there. Otherwise, let's jump into today's episode. Man, oh man, I don't even know where to begin. We have so much to talk about here on the channel. Obviously, yesterday's video I put out, I said XRP Ripple's holders need to hurry as it finally is breaking through resistance, and the next target is going to shock you guys, which was pretty much capped at about the 63 cents, I believe, right here at 63 cents. That was the resistance. Now, I do want to talk about that more in depth because from the analysis that I gave yesterday to what's happening today, happened much faster than I had anticipated. But even with that, the target was still set. We broke through that target and we shot up even higher, which was an easy buy-in for a huge amount of profit. This was probably the biggest amount of profit I've had within XRP in literally just a couple of hours. It's absolutely insane. So we have to talk about that in a second. But I want to show you guys something. Last week we reviewed Tron, and you can see Tron is now number 17. And in the past 7 days, we have shot up 113% on the coin. Right when we reviewed it, it was not moving at all. We called the beautiful uptrend hitting resistance. It broke through that resistance level, shot up to its daily support, and then shot all the way up to its weekly support and headed higher. And all we've been doing is just moving our stop losses up a little bit higher and higher, capitalizing off a run like that, you know, adding tremendous profit to our evaluation. So I'm just absolutely shocked with this cryptocurrency. We're going to be looking at Cardano, which may be the next coin to explode in price. And I think we've caught on to it a little bit early, so we'll see how it plays out this week. But just look at XRP. XRP, out of all the other cryptocurrencies, has shot up 20% and around 30% just in the past couple of days. I would say about 3 days. So it's absolutely insane that we talk about this, discuss the next possibilities and the next movements, because we're headed back up to $1 and it's going to be absolutely insane. So for right now, let me just flash through all these cryptos. We have XRP right here. We have Ethereum, Bitcoin, and then Cardano, and obviously the S&P 500, which we have to wait until after today to review, since I do my technical analysis a little early in the morning and the S&P 500 in the market has not opened up just yet. But right now, let's talk about XRP. So the past couple of days, we've been talking about this resistance level at 56 cents. We've discussed that we need to confirm a closing candle above that resistance for us to buy in for a confirmation signal to the upside, which hadn't happened. We've waited days and days and days, and it has not happened. Finally, yesterday, 4 days ago, on the 2nd of April, so yeah, I believe that's 3 days ago, 3 days ago, we actually saw the candle shoot up higher and close a daily above there, which was absolutely incredible. And that's when we bought in. The second we saw confirmation close, we bought in. We rode the puppy up. We moved our stop losses up. We did get stopped out. I specifically got stopped out, which allowed for us to correct all the way back down, and we closed the same resistance yesterday above that 57 cent resistance. So there were two opportunities to be buying into this coin yesterday. Obviously, we closed above resistance again. I think we closed much closer to 57 cents, which is just higher than that resistance level that we talked about. I said if we can close the candle above 57 cents, that is a key resistance to buy in for a beautiful run to the upside. Now, if you guys didn't take advantage of that, that is fine, because I was not aware that we actually managed to, kind of swing back up. I was waiting for it to close. I didn't buy in at 57 cents. I didn't want to risk buying in at like 60 cents in case we reversed back downwards. So what I did is I waited for that resistance. Yesterday's video, I discussed that by mid-April, we would probably see a new target at 63 cents where we retest that and hit that resistance level. To my surprise, we managed to actually hit resistance much quicker, literally that day of the video, than I expected. I thought maybe by here, just a little bit more day of consolidation, we would actually hit retest and sink above 63 cents. So the fact that we managed to do this early is still fine. Yes, it was completely wrong on the timing. I don't want you guys to chew me up in the comments. I was wrong on the timing, but my target analysis was still spot on. We discussed 63 cents was that resistance. And just like we discussed back here, where 56 cents closing above here at 57, giving us a little bit of support, would allow us to buy in for a rally back up to 63. That's exactly what happened. But the fact that yesterday we closed the resistance above 63 cents was a huge early opportunity to be buying in. Now, maybe I've mentioned this in my previous videos. Maybe you guys caught on to this early without me discussing it. Obviously, we were waiting for the resistance to hit 63 cents before we set up another target buy for resistance up to 71 cents, which was clearly capped out. But because yesterday happened so quickly, the fact that we caught on to it early and the fact that we just look at the market, when I saw yesterday's candle close at 63 cents, I set up an immediate buy position. We bought in. Literally, once we closed, we opened at 63. That's when I bought into the market, and I've been riding this puppy up all the way to 71 cents, literally just moving my stop loss up. So for right now, I do think the target high is going to be that 71 cents resistance barrier. We've talked about this numerous times on the channel. That's kind of where we're capped off at. But regardless, I've just moved my stop loss up. It's literally neck and neck with the price right now. So the second we touch off, it's going to stop me out. But that is insane because it's going to redeem huge profits. You can see the percentage jump we just shot up was, Jesus Christ, it was 15%, a 15% jump just in the morning. So I'm talking about last night into today. It's 7 a.m. in the morning that I'm recording this right now because of how insane the market jump is. So hopefully you guys took advantage of this run. I do think this is kind of the peak for the market, but just in case we decide to go higher, that's why I have a stop loss opened up just to capitalize on the profit. But since then, we've shot up and higher and higher and higher, and this has been a huge surge in price, and I'm just hoping that you guys took advantage of this. I got tons of DMs actually last night that I woke up to this morning on Instagram and on Twitter of you guys capitalizing off this runs. We had 300% profit gains across the board. A ton of people are capitalizing off of this, so I am just extremely excited for everyone that's taken advantage of this. And obviously, for those that have made these profits, they've been using Bityard. That's what I've been using. We've made like, I think a $3,000, gain just in yesterday. You can see my balance has shot up tremendously since yesterday based on the profit that we've managed. And it's been a huge opportunity. Obviously, Bityard has been the main reason we've done this, and it's literally just by leverage trading it. I mean, obviously, there's extreme risk within leverage trading, but when you get the hang of things, it's slightly easier. But obviously, don't invest anything you're not comfortable with losing. That's why I recommend the demo account here, which is a very easy way to get involved in Bityard and test your skills. And if you're able to capitalize off runs on the demo account, then you might be ready for a live version of the website. But it's very easy. You set your stop loss, you set the leverage that you want, which would be, let's say, 10 times. Put in $1,000 for margin, and you can click buy long and capitalize off the run. Once you create that position, you have the options here in settings to move that stop loss, which is absolutely insane. Obviously, I linked it in the description down below, so I definitely recommend you guys check it out. It has been a huge profit maker here on the channel, and that's why I push Bityard so heavily, because of how easy it is and how beginner-friendly Bityard is in, the space, in the crypto space. So check that out. I'm sorry this video went very long on XRP, but this was a huge profit zone. As for what's to expect to come for XRP right now, we hit resistance, we had a problem zone. Good chance we'll probably get stopped out very soon. If not, we're obviously going to move that up. We had such an extreme amount of volume. It set us overbought, and it set the price moving even higher. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get stopped out very soon. I wouldn't be surprised if 71 cents is the cap and we start to correct lower. Obviously, by then, my stop loss will go off. It'll take me out, and then we'll move down even lower, which is fine. I would not be surprised in the slightest if we fell back down to 63 cents because we've done that so many times at 57 cents. So for right now, that was my plan. Obviously, I do think this is the target. It might be a little too late to buy in. It is definitely much more risky if you buy in right now because of how high the prices are. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see some more consolidation right now and then anticipate another pump. But I mean, regardless, this is a massive run. You can see where we're kind of hitting resistance. This is numerous attempts where there seems to be correction that's probably going to happen. And then, we'll play it out. We'll see how this candle decides to move. As for the other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, the reason I'm teeter-tottering on more of that correction than I am on a bullish break is for good reason. I mean, we are extremely overextended on the MACD. I mean, check that out. We hit resistance of overbought, and we are, much farther away from that movement and that breakout. Now, obviously, for XRP's sake, the massive, descending fractal that we had, or whatever you want to call this, pennant flag formation. What's interesting to discuss is, yes, we had a beautiful uptrend support level that is held beautifully, showing us the higher low movements. What actually didn't confirm well was the downtrend. We had this resistance right here. We discussed 57 cents was key. If we can close above 57, it would lead us to that big break that we had anticipated, which is exactly what happened. But we never got the 3 confirmations, which was risky. So I started to notice that it was the 57 resistance level that was actually more of the problem zone than the downtrend. Second, we saw confirmation break of that. Just insane amount of profit. I think I've made like 4 or 5 grand just in the past week of trading on this coin so easily and so quickly. And I know a lot of you guys have too, from the emails and texts, or DMs. But I'm just absolutely flabbergasted with the way the markets have been moving right now. As for Ethereum, we're starting to hit that resistance. I discussed this yesterday and the day before. After the major rally that we shot up above over to all-time highs, I felt like it was too high to continue its push to the upside. We retested overbought. We were overextended on the MACD, and we still are. So really, with this coin, I'm looking more towards reversal. I'm looking more towards a push back down to 1788. I could be totally wrong here, and we could see a major pump to the upside and an explosion back up to $2,500. But really, where my head's at is conflicting. I'm really anticipating some movement like that. That's really what I'm looking for. So we'll see how this pans out. Obviously, this might open up a door for a short opportunity if you guys want to play it conservative. If we break through 1948, where the prior all-time highs were, that would be a good short from 1948 all the way down to 1745. This little key window right here would pretty much redeem a couple 100% of profit if you land it right with the right amount of leverage. So that's pretty much what I'm waiting for on Ethereum. If we can continue to hold this, then I'll get ready to buy back in for a run to the upside. But if we just trickle down and close the daily just like that, below that resistance here, or this support right level right here, then I'm pretty much leaning more towards we break through here. I buy in when the daily closes, and then I capitalize off the bottom support, and I sell off at this bottom support level right here in anticipation for a run to the upside. The reason I'm seeing more that Ethereum correction is because if you look at Bitcoin now, Bitcoin had a bearish cross. We actually had a bullish cross, which immediately reversed downwards to a bearish cross. And you can see the consolidation. I do believe we're probably going to, tinker-totter on this coin, teeter-totter, and then eventually pull back down at 55,000. That's kind of where my head's at. I'm looking for a movement like this. Boom, and then a reversal upwards. That's really where my head's at. And then lastly, as for Cardano, I think today's the day, guys. I mean, this coin has been fairly difficult for me to review on the channel right now. I just want to say this. It was very hard to find that resistance at the top. I haven't really found many support levels or resistances. I pretty much just drew this as a means of the consolidation that we're having. I want to just draw it like that. And you can see it ultimately leads to some sort of point right here, which I just want to draw out, make a little bit clearer for you guys to see at home. But you can see why this is becoming such a prime coin to review. mainly because I think it's going to explode any minute now. Let me just draw this out for you guys. You can see what I'm referring to. Boom. And then boom. Okay, so now you can see what I'm referring to. There's clearly some major pennant flag forming on this coin. The weekly kind of shows you what I'm referring to. You can see how these are major just flares in price. And the past 3 weeks, we've been consolidating at the same price level. As you guys know, when we see consolidation, when we see sideways movement in a coin, which is what we've been seeing pretty much for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've been seeing that for 10 freaking days. Opens up doors for a major pump in price. Regardless of direction, a major flare in price should happen. Now, I do believe we do have Cardano on here to trade around with. We do. It's right here. Cardano is actually number 1 on Bityard, which I recommend you guys take advantage of because it does look like it's ready to surge. You can see clearly the problem zone right here, the consolidation that we're having. We're literally tied up right now with the moving averages, the 10, 5, 20 and 40-day moving averages is literally flatlined on here. And when we see markets flatline and we see us trading flat on the 50 RSI, as well as pretty much doing absolutely nothing of importance on the MACD, this is leading me to believe we could see something along the lines of this or this very quickly. Regardless of direction, we can short the hell out of it or buy in long. So I'm waiting patiently for that confirmation. Obviously, confirmation for this coin is if we can close. I would say if the daily candle closes at $1.22, if we have a candle that breaks through, closes tonight above $1.22, I'm buying in long because I do believe we're going to shoot up to like $1.50. If we correct below here and break through resistance and we close closer to $1.36, there's a good chance we buy in for a short and an easy correction down to 84 to 65 cents. But right now, this has been on my list. This is something I wanted to review after Tron, and now it's time. So definitely make sure to keep your eyes on Cardano, as this could be the next pump. Otherwise, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. If you are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe. Turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, as this does help support the YouTube algorithm. And I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.